This is a concern for many millions of people in South Africa, and it will spill over into the SADC region, as the country also exports the staple grain to its neighbours.
We would need about 6 million tonnes of maize. We would have to import that just for South Africa. We would have to import that, and that's about 50-50 yellow and white. So white is consumed by most of our population, it's our staple, and yellow is for animal feed. So yellow maize is readily available internationally, but white maize is not.
The region faces a conundrum, sourcing white maize on the international market, which will become more expensive as demand increases. The problem is there aren't many affordable alternatives.
If we don't get the maize, we would have to import rice, or we would rely on potatoes, or whatever starch it is that's affordable enough that the average consumer can, or the poor and rural people can afford. I think that's the thing. There's an affordability issue and there's an availability issue. Whereas maize might be available, but it could be really expensive to buy a bag of maize meal. Maybe some other alternatives are cheaper. So the market will sort that out. So we will have to see how the supply and demand issue works out.
While calls have been made to investigate other crops to supplement white and yellow maize, the sad truth is that whatever the crop, it's still going to be affected by the drought if it's grown regionally. Sorghum has been put forward as an option, but it's not viable.
We wouldn't have the quantum that we need. And remember, maize, apart from the human aspect, there's a big animal feed component as well. The whole value chain is fed by maize.
Trying to change people's eating habits will probably take generations to effect. So in the meantime, they're going to land up paying more for food when there are droughts. That's an unfortunate reality that we face on the continent. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Johannesburg.